Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session. The topic for the webinar is Importance of Chatbot in E-commerce. A recorded version of this webinar will be available on Naukara YouTube channel. We'd love to hear from you at the end of the webinar. If you have any questions, please write on the chat window. The webinar is hosted by Naukara Consulting. Myself, Melito Salvi, will be the speaker of this webinar. Company confidentiality. Naukara is a leading global consulting company that is specialized in digital transformation. We serve clients across a spectrum of industries, including healthcare, public sector, federal, and commercial. From this presentation, you will understand the following. What is a chatbot? Types of chatbot, different ways to build a chatbot, e-commerce customer service chatbot, building chatbot using RASA framework, benefits of chatbot to customers, benefits of chatbot to companies. A chatbot can be defined as an AI-based computer program which conducts conversations between the user and the computer through auditory or textual methods. It works as a real-world conversation partner. The tasks that are completed by the chatbots include simple tasks like giving out information, booking tickets, etc. Chatbots can be classified into several categories based on various factors such as mode of interaction, flow of interaction, and their usage. As per mode of interaction, there are voice based chatbots such as Apple Siri or Amazon Alexa, and text based chatbot such as Uber Cabbot. Chatbots can also be categorized as per the roles they perform. Support chatbot. It is designed to solve a specific problem. Support chatbots require context awareness, a personality, and multi-turn capability. They should be able to walk a user through the business process and answer a wide range of FAQs. Skills chatbot. It's a single-turn type chatbot that doesn't require much contextual awareness. It can just follow a command to perform an action. For example, a skills chatbot can follow the command switch on the lights readily. Assistant bots. These are like support bots that need to be good at conversations and answering FAQs. They must also be entertaining to maintain user interest. The most successful example of assistant bots is Siri by Apple, which can not only assist the user with several tasks like fetching the news, making a Google search, setting reminders, etc., but also respond in a funny way if it doesn't understand the query. Transactional bots. These bots can be roughly classified into assistant bots as they often act on behalf of humans to perform various transactions. For example, placing an order, making a reservation, etc. Several custom solutions for transactional bots are possible, helping users increase their productivity as the bot interacts with external systems to perform transactions. There are various ways to build a chatbot. We will categorize them into two, that is, building a chatbot from scratch and building it using frameworks. Natural language processing works at the core of both the methods. When building a chatbot from scratch, we need to build machine learning, deep learning models, and also need to code many components. TensorFlow and PyTorch are great deep learning libraries to build a chatbot. Whereas when we build a chatbot using frameworks like Google Dialogflow, Amazon Lex, Rasa, etc., helps us save a lot of time. These bot development frameworks were created as advanced software tools that eliminate a large amount of manual work and accelerate the development process. Such bot frameworks also have an emulator, easing up the task of bot testing for a developer's team through the cloud. Let us now go through the project that I've worked on, which is e-commerce customer service chatbot. The main goal of this project was to create a chatbot that would automate different customer service tasks, such as handling simple requests for FAQs, updating billing address, and performing more complex business tasks like tracking the status of an order and getting various details about an order. In addition to that, making a better humanly conversation capable bot. For developing a chatbot, having the right data in terms of both quantity and quality is very crucial. When I started this project, there was little to no textual conversational data available. First, I started collecting the available data on Kaggle for basic chit chats and then started focusing on gathering data from e-commerce website FAQs. We will discuss in the upcoming slide about how all of this collected data was used for training the chatbot. Coming to the next point, the backend of this project, that is the database, I have used Airtable to tell you in short about Airtable. Airtable is an easy to use online platform for creating and sharing relational databases. The user interface is simple, colorful, friendly, and allows anyone to spin up a database in minutes. I have created three tables named products, orders, and customers, and even added records in all of them. Using Airtable API, I have connected the database to the chatbot. Airtable provides good API docs. The technology that I have used for developing this chatbot is Rasa. The reason for choosing Rasa over the other technologies is that, firstly, Rasa is an open source framework and it allows us to code custom actions using Python programming language, which makes it easier to add different custom features as per our want. Rasa is an open source machine learning framework for automated text and voice based conversations. Mostly, you don't need any programming language experience to work in Rasa. Although there is something called Rasa Action Server, where you need to write code in Python that is mainly used to trigger external actions like calling Google API or REST API, and also for adding custom features and functions. Let us go through the five main components of Rasa. Intents. The first component is intents. For an assistant to recognize what a user is saying, no matter how the user phrases their message, we need to provide example messages to the assistant can learn from. We group these examples according to the idea or the goal the message is expressing, which is also called the intent. From the data that I had collected for the project, I first clustered that data into different expressions and identified intents. These intents serve as training data for RASA's natural language understanding. Responses. The next component is responses. Now that our bot understands a few messages, the next thing that it needs is responses, which it can send back to the user. Hello, how can I help you? And what's your email address? Are some of the responses that I have added in the chatbot. I have even added responses in the form of images and links. Rasa supports many different forms of responses and not just plain text. Now, a question may arise that how do we connect these intents and responses? For this, our next component is used, that is, stories. Stories are example conversations that train our bot to respond correctly depending on what the user has said previously in the conversation. The story format shows the intent of the user message followed by the assistant's action or response. I've created many stories for different processes and features. The next component is forms. Forms are very helpful. There are many situations where our bot needs to collect information from the user. For example, in my project, I have created a form when a user wants to know about their ordered items. For that, the bot will ask the user for his email address and phone number. Forms even help us to validate the responses sent by the user. Rules. Now, the last component is rules. Rules are similar to stories. Rules describe parts of conversation that should always follow the same path no matter what has been said previously in the conversation. We want our assistant to always respond to a certain intent with a specific action, so we use a rule to map the action to the intent. Channel connectors. Rasa supports many platforms where we can add and integrate a Rasa chatbot that we built. Rasa has these channel connectors and many other through which you can make your bot available to the world. This is a demo of my project. Now let's talk about the benefits of chatbot to customers. According to studies, over 50% of customers expect a business to be available 24 by 7. Chatbots help to maintain a 24 by 7 response system that brings continuous communication between the seller and the customer. An operator can concentrate on one customer at a time and answer one question. However, a chatbot can answer thousands of questions at the same time. Also, while talking to a customer service representative, a customer has no assurance that other representatives are also providing similar consistent responses. Chatbots help to overcome this. Furthermore, while talking to a customer service representative, a customer gets no record of the conversation, and most people would prefer not to record their conversations. However, in the case of chatbots, a customer can take a screenshot whenever he or she likes to remember the conversation or to challenge an answer provided by the bot. While customer representatives and customers sometimes lose their patience, the representative is expected to be more patient as much as possible so that the company can keep consumer satisfaction high. Chatbots can show the patience that no human can provide. And finally, actions like changing or querying records are almost instantaneous for bots, which can significantly improve customer satisfaction. Benefits of chatbot to companies. The implementation of chatbots will create a certain amount of investment cost. However, this cost can be lower compared to consumer service salary, infrastructure, and education. So chatbots prove to be cost saving to the companies. Bots can be a frictionless platform for presenting users with recommendations which can smartly introduce customers to new products and services from your company. Bots can also boost sales because of their 24 by 7 availability and fast responses. Bots can also be leveraged to increase customer engagement with timely tips and offers. Real-time customer communication of chatbots help the customer find what he is looking for and also evaluates different suggestions. Bot platforms such as Kik or Facebook Messenger are one of the most popular apps. Being continuously active on these platforms helps companies reach new customers who may otherwise not want to reach out to the company with an email or call. Finally, chatbots help the companies gain a deeper understanding of their customers. Chatbots serve as an optimal tool for organizations to learn customer expectations. In light of the data provided by the chatbot customer interaction, customer specific targets can be planned. In case you have any doubts related to this webinar, kindly mail at info@navkara.com. Here I complete my presentation and I hope you have understood the basic concepts. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience.